What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Chaseontwowheels video. I'm obviously Chaseontwowheels, and this is not the first ride of my slingshot, or the slingshot that Polaris has let me borrow for a little while. This is the video where I'm going to attempt to teach myself how to drive a stick shift, also known as a manual, also known as standard shift, or whatever. So, if you guys aren't familiar, which there's some people might be, don't laugh. You know, not everybody has the knowledge that some do. This is a manual vehicle. That means if you want to go from first to second, you have to shift from first to second. You have a clutch down here, the pedals and all that kind of crap. So in my reveal video of this thing, I told you guys that I've never driven a manual vehicle. And technically, a lot of people gave me shit, and that's fine, because they were like, has a garage full of motorcycles yet says never driven a manual vehicle. I meant with like shifter pedals and with the feet and all that kind of stuff. That's what I was referring to as I've never driven a manual vehicle before. Obviously, with a motorcycle, your clutch is up here, and then on a vehicle like this, the clutch is down here. So it's a different muscle memory, which I will argue all day long is an entirely different thing. Now, what I'm personally expecting is that, given my experience on motorcycles, I should be able to pick this stuff up pretty good. If I don't, that'll make for even better content. So guys, for today we got the slingshot. Obviously we have camera 1, and then we have cameras. So I should be able to get every shot I need to help you guys, because I'm sure there's some guys out there that don't know how to drive standard or whatever. So you know what, maybe we can all learn together. Okay, let's get this thing going. Because otherwise what'll happen is I'll sit here and talk, try to avoid the situation. All right. Now remember, guys, if you're learning how to drive this kind of new thing, you need to find an open parking lot that's relatively open so that you don't hit nobody. For you guys that are watching, if you guys have like tips or something like that, drop them in the comments down below. You know, I would love to see them, but I'm sure people that are watching this video that have never driven a manual vehicle before, maybe that can help them too. So, I am going to be doing a first ride on this thing, but first I need to learn how to drive this whole stuff, then we can advance to the first ride. My parking brake is on. I was told that you can wiggle this thing in the middle, and that's neutral. If you'll notice, it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 R. There's no 6 gear. In the middle here is where neutral is. There's no N or anything. There's no N on the screen, but that's where neutral is. Okay, we're gonna push the clutch in. We're gonna push the brake in. It's a push start, so we're going to start out with putting the parking brake all the way down. Parking brake thing is off. This is nerve-wracking. Okay, it's in first. Okay, so in a bike, the way I would teach myself is I would look at the RPMs, and when they started dropping, I'm letting my foot slightly off the clutch. I'm watching for the RPMs to drop a little bit. Wait, how far out does it go, dude? Oh my god, I gotta reposition my foot because I can't. Whoa. Okay, that was the spot. I know it seems stupid, but I'm looking for the friction zone where the clutch grabs. If I let go of the brake, we should roll forward. Okay. Let's see if it'll continue to roll with just the clutch. Like, pushed at the friction zone. If I let go of the clutch right now, we'd stall. But like, we're up a hill. I want to see if it'll actually go. Alright, I'm very slightly touching the gas. I'm going to slightly let the clutch go. Ooh, damn it. Well, I'm in an area. Alright, whatever. Okay, so there needs to be a clutch gets released, gas gets put on. I assume cars are like bikes where the worst case scenario is you just pull the... Oh my god, the gas is so sensitive. Okay. Alright, we're going. Foot is totally off the clutch. Alright, foot is totally off the clutch. Dude, I'm not pushing. The weight of my foot is touching the gas. That is all. And it's enough to make it go. Okay, this is something. Alright, so let's just cruise around like this. Alright, so we're moving. That's good. It's gonna take some time to learn the friction zone. I understand that, and that's fine. Oh, dude, I need to start it on that hill and see what happens, because starting on a hill, it rolls back and whatnot. Let's go a little bit. Let's go a little bit. We're not gonna leave first for now. Dude, I cannot explain to you guys how little I'm touching the gas. Like, I'm literally just resting my foot. Oh, I should have slowed down for that, but I'm terrified right now. Okay, whatever. Alright, we're gonna put the clutch in, push it all the way down. We're rolling, we're gonna get in a parking spot. Okay. Good. That's the great. Killing it. Are we on a hill? Oh, shit. Okay, so we're gonna look for the friction zone again. Hopefully we don't go... Oh my god, it's so finicky. It's right there. Oh god, road car again. These people are like me and not giving a shit in this parking lot. Alright, we're gonna rest our foot on the... Okay, when you see the engine vibrate, that means like it's same thing in a bike. You'll feel it vibrate and then it'll stall. But if you push the clutch in real quick, you can stop it from stalling. Okay, barely putting foot on the... Jeez, man, the clutch, it is so thin. Like the frictions. Oh my god, just get into a parking spot, jeez. All right, take a deep breath. We're gonna take it easy. We're gonna get on this road. Put a little bit more on the gas. Let all the way off the clutch. Okay, we're moving. Totally moving by ourselves. Going by the crazy guy holding his head. Okay, we got a long straight-ish. Let's try shifting into second. Okay, we're gonna push the clutch in, pull it all the way down, all the way down. All right, boom, all the way down. Okay, that was... I think I should have let off the clutch a little slower than that, but at least now we can cruise. Oh shit, there's somebody. Shit, no. Oh, let's just turn. Shit, what are we in? Second. Oh no. Shit. Go. Oh, don't let go. Oh, God, it's so not smooth. I got to be smoother with the clutch, but dude, it's so finicky. The clutch is, the friction zone is about that far from when it engages. Like, the friction zone's here and then the clutch is fully engaged. Like, it's really hard to be smooth on this thing. I gotta get to the friction zone so much faster because otherwise I'm gonna hit people when I'm on the road. You know, I think part of my issue right now is I'm wanting to just be super smooth, and maybe that's just something I shouldn't try for that this early. Alright, let's do the second thing. Oh wow, I totally let go of the clutch and it didn't jerk. Alright, we're gonna put our blinker on because we're legal. Do not stall right now, do not stall right now, do not stall right now. I don't need to be holding the clutch like that long, but I'm just trying to make this as smooth as possible. Getting the muscle memory with your foot is such a different thing. I feel like it might have been because I played video games as a kid, so I feel like I have a lot more dexterity in my fingers, but I don't have that smoothness in my feet yet. Whereas in my fingers on the bike, I have my clutch on my left hand, you know, and I'm able to like slowly bring it in and bring it out. I don't really have that with my foot, and I'm sure that's something you learn, but right now I don't have it. Yeah, I gotta be way better at that when we get out on the road, because when we get out of the road, people are gonna be like getting pissed that I'm not going. Let's go down in the bottom thing. God, I don't know what to do when like I'm giving it too much gas because the throttle is so like touchy. So that way when I do get to the clutch part, I need to let go of the gas though. There's so much, like on a bike, I'm to the point where I don't have to think about it. But like in a car or in a vehicle like this, I'm still at that point where like every little thing you have to think about. Like God forbid when we get to the point where I'm shifting the third, because that's where it goes like up to the middle, over, and then up. Like, oh God, I'm not looking forward to that. All right, no hill in Atlanta is going to be this bad. So, all right, that's friction zone. I can see the RPMs move. Oh God, okay. Jesus, that was terrible. All right, we're going to do it again. God. This sucks, but I tell you, I did this on my motorcycle when I was still learning. Best way to teach yourself is to go ahead and in a controlled area, I know nobody's going to be behind me, I know nobody's in front of me, and test it and put yourself in the worst situation. It helps. All right, we're at the friction zone. We're gonna let go from brake to gas. Alright, that's not terrible, but I'm still rolling back more than I want. Oop, shit. That's so much harder than it looks. I don't know if you guys can tell. Hopefully you can tell from this camera on my helmet. Can you tell what an angle this is? Like, this is flat, and this is where that is. Alright, here we go. Same thing again. We're gonna go up here and stop. Alright, friction zone. Alright. We're gonna transition from brake to gas. And slowly off the... It literally stalled, but I hit the, I pulled the clutch in enough. Okay, so maybe it's just being more confident with it. Can I hold on and roll backwards? Whee! But I think that's my issue. I need to be more confident. When I'm on a hill like this, I just need to like let it off and go. Alright, friction zone. Ooh, that's... Alright, friction zone, and... let's just cruise around here and try to go through some gears. Oh man, my foot's already going to the friction zone. I love it. Holy shit. Alright. Okay, push it in, pull it back, slow transition. I will say, the Yummy R6, my buddy was in town a little while back ago, and he gave me some advice for driving standard. And he said, we're in a second, he said, it's only the neutral, it's only getting in first and going that's hard. Once you're going, it becomes a lot easier because you don't have to worry about stalling. So I can shift right now into second, and because we'll be having forward momentum, that'll keep the vehicle from stalling. Because it's from a get-go, that's only the problem where the bike or the thing will shake and stall. Because watch, I'll shift into second, and we'll still be able to roll. You know what I mean? It's jerky, but I can if I wanted to, I could shift, and then I could totally let the clutch off, and I don't have to worry. But it's that second to third that I am still a little sketched about. All right, let's get in second. All right. What about third? Is that third? Oh my god, that's hard as hell. How are you supposed to do that on the road? Dude, it's so much easier in a bike. You just click up. You don't have to do none of this shit. I will say another tip that Yummy gave me. Trust me, he has a Lotus. It's like this blue little Lotus. I'm sure he loves this thing. Just kidding, he doesn't. So, if you notice, when you pull it over, it's neutral zone. The place it just wants to go to is the middle, which is right underneath third. So he said if we're in second, which we are now, you can push it forward, and you see how it flicked to the middle? It flicked to the middle, and you can push it forward and go to third. So if you aren't used to this like I am, you can kind of like shift, let it get to where it wants to be, and then go forward. That's something I'm going to try once we get on the road. So you guys are just going to be watching me do this over and over again. That's going to get boring, so I don't want you guys to have to watch that. Just know I'm going to go downstairs in this parking area and basically do the same thing. Put myself in a situation where I am going from not moving to going in first, and then shifting to second. I'm not going to do any third gear stuff. Alright, let's try this thing out. So we're in first. I'm not as smooth as I want to be yet, but I'm a lot smoother than I was, and I have learned that pivoting your foot, not pushing, but getting your foot, the heel of your foot on the ground and pivoting it like a little lever, super helpful. Alright, let's get on the road for the first time. Oh, I'm not used to that at all. This thing is quick, holy shit. Oh my lord. Alright, let's go to third. Third. Alright, see, I can let all the way off the clutch and then go. Can we go to fourth? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, red light. No shit. I hope it has good brakes. Alright, guys, I want to save anything more for the first ride. So I gotta find somewhere to park and do the first ride. I might go back to that parking lot. I don't know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. I had the parking brake on that whole time. Oh no. Guys, shout out to Polaris and Slingshot for allowing me to have this thing for a few weeks and test it out and see how fun it is. Next up is the first ride. I will see you guys on that one. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this type of content. And let me know some tips for shifting and driving a standard vehicle in the comments. Lord God knows I need them. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Later. All right, outro crew. Think I can leave this light and not jerk around all over the place? Huh? I think I can. I think I can. This thing is fun. Holy shit, that's a big truck. Okay.